Ampere's law. Okay. So Ørsted, he discovered that electric field is the source of magnetic field, and Ampere, he gave a qualitative relationship between electric field I and magnetic field B. This relation we call it as Ampere's law. Okay. So if we go for the statement, so Ampere's law states that line integral of magnetic field B, line integral of magnetic field B around a closed curve is equal to the mu naught times the current flowing through the area bounded by that curve. Okay, the statement says that the line integral of magnetic field around a closed curve is equal to the mu naught times, that is permeability, mu naught times the current flowing through the area enclosed by that curve. And now let us go for the proof. So for this, let us consider a straight long current carrying conductor. Consider a straight long current carrying conductor. Let I be the current flowing in this conductor. Now this current establishes magnetic field nearby the conductor. So according to Ørsted theory, we know that current flowing through the conductor produces or establishes magnetic field nearby this conductor. And if we now go for magnetic flux lines, then in case of this long straight current carrying conductor, flux lines will be in form of closed loops. Okay, the flux lines, magnetic flux lines will be in form of closed loops. Now let us consider this circular path, and these flux lines, if we see from the top, it will flow in this direction, anti-clockwise direction. These flux lines flow in anti-clockwise direction. Now let us consider this circular path. Let O be the center of this circular path. Let R be the radius of this circular path. R be the radius of this circular path. Okay. Now from Biot-Savart law, we know that the magnetic field induction due to current flowing in straight conductors is equal to mu naught I by 2 pi r. So this is the magnetic induction in case of straight current carrying conductors according to Biot-Savart law. Okay, this is nothing but the magnetic induction or magnetic field due to straight current carrying conductors. Alright. Now let us divide this circular path into infinitesimal small elements of length some dl. Okay, here we are dividing the circular path into infinitesimal small elements. We considered one such element dl. Now let us talk about the direction of magnetic field. So now, for getting the direction of magnetic field, draw a tangent from this element, and this tangent gives the direction of magnetic field B. The tangent gives the direction of magnetic field. Now here we have to remember 2 points. The first one is the magnetic field magnitude is constant at all points of a circular loop. One is the magnitude of magnetic field B is constant at all points on this circular loop. The second one is such a B will be parallel to the element length of element dl, and such B will be parallel to the element of length dl. Okay. So now first let us write the line integral of magnetic field. So line integration means the integration taken along a straight line or a curved path, that we call it as a line integration. So here what we did, we here considered a element dl. We considered one element dl. Now if we want the summation of all these elements, then we will integrate that dl. If we integrate dl, we will get the summation of all such elements which we considered. And here it is a closed loop we are saying. So we can take, as it is a closed loop, we wrote it as integral dl. So this circle indicates it is a closed loop, right? Here we are considering about magnetic field, so we will write it as B dot dl. So now this integral B dot dl gives the line integral of magnetic field along closed loop. So integral B dot dl is the line integral of magnetic field along closed loop. Okay. Now line integral B dot dl. Here we said that magnetic field magnitude remains constant at all points, we said. So this is written as B is constant. B integral dl. But integral dl is the circumference of circular path or closed loop, and as r is the radius of this circular path, the circumference becomes 2 pi r. Substituting the value, we get integral B dot dl is equal to B 2 pi r. Right? Now from this equation, let us substitute the B value. So this is equal to mu naught I by 2 pi r into 2 pi r. So 2 pi r strikes off, and integral B dot dl becomes mu naught into I. Okay. So this is the required Ampere's law. So here if we see RHS, we got the product of mu naught into I. Here I is nothing but the current flowing through the conductor. Okay, I is nothing but the current flowing through the conductor. And according to Oersted law, this current nothing but it produces the magnetic field, we are saying. This current produces or establishes the magnetic field. Now here, if we talk about mu naught, we call it as permeability of free space or air. Mu naught, we call it as permeability of free space or air. Here permeability means that particular physical quantity which permits or allows the magnetic flux lines to move through the medium or air. Solely here current is multiplied with permeability. Here permeability is nothing but which is allowing the magnetic flux lines to move toward in air. So only the current, here current is nothing but which produces the magnetic field, and that magnetic flux lines are moving through this free space or air. So such current is multiplied with this permeability. So now integral B dot dl is the line integral of magnetic field along closed curve, and mu naught is the permeability of free space. I is the current flowing in the conductor or area enclosed by the closed curve, we can say, no. I is the current flowing in the area enclosed by this closed curve, we can say. So finally Ampere's law states that line integral of magnetic field along a closed curve is equal to the product of permeability of a free space or air and the current flowing through the area enclosed by this closed curve. Now if you want to write the integral form of Ampere's law, if J is the current density, then this can be written as integral B dot dl is equal to mu naught surface integral J dot ds. So this we call it as integral form of Ampere's law. Integral B dot dl equal to mu naught surface integral J dot ds.